Everybody, it's that time of the week. It's time for Saturday Stockman Stampede. That's brought to us by no other than Terry over at Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Be sure you check him out. Let him know that BigJ sent you over. Does a lot for the community. Also, want to shout out this guy, old Ryan over at RH Blade and Shade. I will tag him as well down in the description. Be sure you check out his channel as well. But guys, I did a Thankful Thursday this week because I received a special knife in the mail brought to me by no other than old Pete over at Jersey Knife Guy. And guys, go check out that video. I try to do it justice, but as soon as I got this piece, I was like, this is going on a Stockman Stampede this week. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, because... And I said in the Thankful Thursday video, this is like a unicorn. This is something that I've been looking for a long time. I actually used to tease Pete once in a while because I knew he had it, and I had these other two Series 16 pieces. So I was like, hey, you know, if you ever want to get rid of that, hit your boy up. And he's like, no, I'm not ready to get rid of it. And then he just sent it to me out of the blue. As a matter of fact, this is the wrong box for that knife. So let's get the right boxes. Sorry about that, but we've got all types of Schatt and Morgan boxes here. But this actually goes to this knife. This one goes to that one. And then the cattle knife right here. If we look, Schatt and Morgan. American pocket knives, 3 5/8 inch equal end cattle knife. Got your model number on there. You got your model number here as well. And these are Series 16 knives. So I think they started these Series 16, or the series, the Keystone series, probably in 1990, because these were made in 2006, and these were the Series 16 models. And you know that by, it says it somewhere. Well, it says it on the box, but then, you know, you got 1 of 600 here, and the lighting is just brutal. And down here you got your model number in the year 2006. So it's got the year stamped in it there. We got the Schatt and Morgan here on the Tang stamp. You got Titusville Cutlery Company. I want to be real. This thing has some snap, guys. Queen Cut Company, Titusville, Pennsylvania, on your main blade tang, and then you got Schatt and Morgan over here on your punch. Now this right here is an equal-ended cattle knife, and you can tell that by, you know, look at it. It's got the cigar pattern, but look at the bone on this thing. Look at the bone on these. This is that, and it tells you the bone right here. It's in your, on your box here. It's got that Bradford green bone, it's called. And these boxes, you can always tell what a Series 16 box looks like because they all have this design on them, you know. Matter of fact, when I bought this knife, this was probably the first Schatt and Morgan I ever bought. And then I didn't have the original box, but Tyler Gibson reached out to me, and that's how me and him first started talking. And he had this box laying around that goes to that knife, and he said, I'll just send it to you. And I said, sure thing, man. So now I got, you know, the 3 knives here with 3 matching boxes. Now there are 6 knives in the set. There are 6 knives total in the set. But I just want to get a look at this before we look at the flyer for these, but I haven't touched this. I haven't oiled it. Guys, this is Friday. I received the knife yesterday evening when I got home. I got home at, I think, around 6:30. Man, look at that. And all of them have that, you know, 1 of 600. This rail splitter. This is the rail splitter here. I feel like they all have that 1 of 600 on the blade, on your main blade there. Then should be on this one here, on this blade, on the Congress. This is a 4-blade Congress. I don't show these knives that much because they're kind of, oh no, you don't want to mess them up, you don't want to scratch them, so I'm kind of real gentle with them. But what I'm going to do is, while we're looking at this, I'm going to put this flyer, put the flyer up right here to the right hand side. And if you look, I have the 3 knives that are on the left hand side of the flyer. I've got the equal-ended cattle knife, the rail splitter, and the Congress. Now, I still need to get the ones on the right, which is the Serpentine Moose, the Coke bottle, and then that mini Congress that's in Mother of Pearl. So once I can get all them, I'll have the full set of these. But man, the thing that makes this one kind of special, and again, I try not to, we don't want any blade rub, so you want to open your spay blade up before you open up your punch here. But man, all these blades have just phenomenal snap to them. I mean, it is insane the snap that these blades got. This punch, you know. And there are probably some people out there who bought these and actually put them in their pockets and probably started doing some work with them. But man, this thing is just a monster. And Pete has a video on this knife, so you know, go watch his video on this. It's just a great video. But what we can do is let's kind of put these. Let's put these on their boxes. This one's got half stops. And what we'll do, we got this one here. But let's look at it compared to another cattle knife I got with a punch. I got this. Well, let's look at the length. I think they're both 3 5/8. But if we look at the beefiness of the Schatt Morgan, man, there is no comparison, is there? No comparison at all. In fact, we'll put that one up there. You got this Case 18 model. You know, it's got the sheep's foot. But I believe this one's got it's got a punch. But look at the difference in these things. I mean, there is a huge difference. Just a monstrous stuff. You know, you got this Turkish clip point here. You do got the very sharp punch. You know, you got the CV blades. It's carbon steel. But this knife is nothing compared to this one here. And you know, I've been looking for one of these forever, and man, the prices are just, they're monstrous. I think I gave $150 for this with the box, and I think I gave $90 for this one. This was probably the first Schatt Morgan I ever bought, but it kind of hooked me on them because of just the quality and what you get. You know, it's just crazy. You know, look at this rail splitter, man. This thing is a beast. Look at the blades. Look how just the beefiness of the blades on this thing. I mean, it is out of control. So yeah, I'll put that one up. Put them over to the side. But again, man, we got to thank Jersey for this. I'm brainstorming on how I can pay him back. We're going to surprise him with something nice, something good. But this is my Stockman Stampede, guys. This is what we want. So let's look at the total length with the main blade open. We'll put her on the 5, and she goes to 11 1/4, so she's 6 1/4 inches fully open. You got a blade length, total blade length of 2 1/2, cutting length 2 1/4 on that. Again, we just want to be, let's leave that one open, because you know I don't want any blade rub whatsoever on this knife. And then you got the spay here. The spay is going to be 1 7/8 and a cutting length of 1 1/2 on that one, and it's got the little. If we can get her to come in here, it's just hard to. I just don't want it with the lighting. There we go. And man, they're fingerprint magnets, so you gotta be. You just gotta wipe it off, use it and wipe it off, and then you got your punch here. Let's look. What is it? Same thing, 1 7/8, and you know your length of 1 1/2 there. Working tool. But let's. Again, you try not to let them slam, and they just slam, man. There's just so much power behind these springs. It is crazy. But let's get a final look here at that. Let's put the flyer up again right here, and you guys can see the flyer and the Series 16. It's a limited run of 600. Premier Collector Series, Bradford Jit Greenbone, nickel silver bolsters, mirror polish, 420 high carbon stainless steel. You know, you got 56 to 57 Rockwell scale hardness. Each pattern is limited to 600 each. Fully handcrafted traditional finish. So I pretty much just read the, and of course these are made by Queen Cutlery. But man, just look at this thing. It is crazy cool. Again, we're going to thank Pete, Jersey Knife Guy. Terry's Knives and Man Stuff. Be sure you check him out. Lots of great content. Be sure to check out our boy Ryan over at RH Blade and Shade. I'll tag him as well in the description. And guys, look at this. Look at this. Look at this slip Sarah gave me. Let me tell you a story about this. Old Cornbread sent her around a package for leather makers, and she had this made all up. Had it in the package and everything, and had it on her desk. We're eating dinner, and we hear the dogs there quiet. The dogs got into this. Chewed open the package. It's got teeth prints in it, but I said, hey, you know, I'll buy it from you. And then she had to make a whole nother one. So this is good for my, I got my 75 that I like to carry. It'll carry stuff bigger than that even. I mean, it's a big old slip. Look at the thickness of that leather. Yeah, I just figured I'd share that funny story. She was pretty upset about that. I can't blame her though. Oh man. Just funny stories. Again, thank you so much, Pete. Thank you, Terry, for putting together this awesome open tag. And thanks to Ryan over there for thinking of me and sending me out a decal. All right, guys. Hey, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. While you're out there, keep them edges fresh.